I was a polytheistic pagan. Well, really, I was a witch. I was practicing witchcraft. I was a part of the occult. I had thousands of dollars worth of occult items that any occultist would dream to have. And of all places where I found Islam on TikTok. So from there, I started consuming media on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Googling, spending late nights researching Islam. I initially thought it was just going to be a little research about Ramadan, but then that took me to the Quran, and then that took me to the history of Islam and to discovering who the Prophet Muhammad was. But when I paused, I realized that researching Islam left me questioning what I knew and what I believed. So I came back and I read this. Some of it was a little far-fetched for me, but it helped me get more of an understanding on Islam. And then I realized I don't just want to know about Islam, I want to learn about Muslims. So I ended up getting my first Quran. Now, originally I was still in this state of, I was so close to reverting, so close to knowing the full truth and having that truth in my heart, but still stuck in my old ways. I was a polytheist. I had known so many deities, so many gods, and just limiting that belief to one God. It didn't matter what I read. It didn't matter what I read here. It didn't matter what I read here or here. I still just had that doubt. But on my drives home from work, I decided to do it. I decided that I would speak to God. So on my hour drives home from work, I started speaking to God. I gave him my troubles. I gave him my doubts, my worries, everything, anything and everything on my chest, on my mind, in my heart. I gave it to him. Yet I still didn't feel that final click, that final missing piece. So I waited a few more months. We started off early 2020 and we're in March of 2022 and the mosque is having an open day. So I go, all right, I'll put on my hijab, I'll put on my abaya and I'll go. Originally, wearing my hijab, wearing my abaya, they mistook me for a Muslim. They were confused. I said assalamu alaikum. I had some aunties asking me. I said, no, I'm not a Muslim. I'm just here, I'm just curious. And from there, they partnered me with a Muslim girl about my age. And I tell them, no, I don't know. I don't think I'm interested in taking my shahada. I don't really know. I don't want that pressure. We go through the open day. We have the talks. We have the Quran recitation. And then to finish it off, we pray Duhur prayer. I still at this point don't fully know what I'm saying in prayer. So I'm praying with this sister, following her movements, following the timing. And it just clicks. Being in the mosque, praying, being with her, her answering my questions, her sharing her joy and love and peacefulness in knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it hits me. And I just sort of, I have this feeling in my chest. Everyone's starting to pack up and I go to her, I say, hey, actually, I want to say my Shahada. I feel ready. And in front of so many people on a speaker system, I took my Shahada, and feeling so much weight come off of my chest was so beautiful. SubhanAllah.